So, as we look at Central US should not be forgotten too, because Central US also is pretty important too. It's like the breadbasket too. And with California needing to feed lots of people too, and Texas also needing food, but they have it from Oklahoma too. But seriously, everyone needs to eat as well. So, California would have to invade Cascadia or Central America. They would have to be faced with that choice too. And Alaska would need food too, but most likely they could trade with other states in exchange for oil. Because Alaska makes lots of oil, which is really important. Oil is basically like the lifeblood of modern life. But when you look at it, if you're California, over here is more down there's more desert, and over here you actually can probably get some fruits. So that would probably be the end of Cascadia, but I know the Federation of Central North America would also be beneficial to help California, because California is actually pretty strong. And plus, California will have some political differences though, but they need someone with the border, with Cascadia. But they can't trust the Republic of Central USA either. So, California would probably would probably use both and a manipulation tactic. So they probably could negotiate where California will help them invade Cascadia, and will help FCNA invade Cascadia. In return, FCNA gets the Federation of Central North America to receive Washington, and California gets Oregon. So when you conclude this deal, it's gonna be tough first of all, because California will need to fight over mountains. We'll be fighting the mountains and enemy territory, which is also a big disadvantage. Well, first of all, so after they conclude the deal, FCNA will need to move their army without making themselves look too weak to the southern neighbor. So FCNA would be moving an army, doing a movement to actually try to deal with and maximize the amount of force they can be on that's kind of on Cascadia's border, so they can be able to invade. So with FCNA's army ready to invade there, Republic of California would have a large amount of army, soldiers ready to fight now. But with Hawaii also down there too, California needs to maintain some form of role, maintain some way of control. California would use whatever's left of the Hawaii National Guard, and would use whatever left of Hawaii National Guard that wants to help California, and also whatever unit they can recruit from Hawaii and make another unit there. And then they're gonna have, because of what's going on in the south, they need to also be ready for Texas as well, because Texas and California is not known to be friends. But meanwhile, they need to keep Texas diverted too, because Texas can be a threat to them. Texas is the biggest threat in the region to California, but they have a buffer state in between them. So California doesn't want to risk anything with our Republic of Central North America, because they're the buffer state. So California will probably sign a deal with them temporarily, saying that they would agree to help each other with a mutual defense against Texas. So RCNA would probably move soldiers there, but not fully trust them as much. So they'll move focus the RCNAF on them. But Texas will also see this as a concern too. So California would coordinate an attack with RCSA, the Federation Central North America would invade with the militia army, or probably just two armies, and they would use their air force to start interdiction strikes. But their air force, it won't be as big, because it's kind of hard to support it, because there's such a small they have such a small population compared to other states, so it'll be hard to support an air force for them. So meanwhile, they'll start invading Cascadia from there, which would concentrate them, which would bring the Cascadia army up there, of course. So a majority of it, which means the California army will seize Oregon swiftly, in a timely manner, with the help from California's army and navy, which would eventually wipe out Cascadia's navy, leaving the remaining Cascadian forces to be defeated. After that, Cascadia would not be around, which will mean California now has a stronger neighbor to the north, but not strong enough to defeat them. But California will also probably look at uniting the western seaboard, which actually be really beneficial, strategically beneficial. They control all access to the Pacific too, because after all, California probably by now controls Hawaii, as you can see here. Then next they could look at Alaska. So of course California would think Alaska is good too, but Alaska does have the advantage in cold weather. So then again, it might not be as lucrative. And plus, Alaska won't invade California because Alaska is already fortified and they had a very small population. So why would they leave their advantage already? So next, California would probably consider what they're going to do next, because they know that they need the buffer stay in between Texas, which will help them out a lot. And the RC and FCNA is going to be really interesting to invade too, but the FCNA is where California wants their territory to unite the U.S. So next we'll talk about Florida and the United Caribbean American territories that they invaded, and then how they're going to react to the northern neighbors.